Does sound like a professor, right? So basically, Professor Ulysses Owens Jr., Julliard drum ensemble teacher, dude, Julliard, highly respected. And what he's hearing for the first time will be Nirvana, and I think it's In Bloom.
Okay.
I think these processes are fascinating when they get in the studio and haven't heard it before, and the object is to absorb it, and then they'll like play it.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's going to play?
He'll be playing In Bloom.
Okay.
So let's just check out the conversation and see how it goes down.
All right.
And I'm playing Nirvana.
I wonder when the last time Ulysses played 2 and 4 was. No way. Have you heard that song before?
No.
That is insane.
Really? Oh, that's why I f*** this all up.
So every drummer that comes through, we have a tradition of giving them some music to learn.
Okay.
For anyone who doesn't know, you've been teaching at Julliard School of Music for how many years?
I've been teaching at Julliard for 7 years. And I teach, I'm the small ensemble director.
So you're, I guess you're primarily known as a jazz drummer.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna put you through the ringer here, okay. And it's gonna be great.
Okay.
So we're gonna give you a song.
Okay.
We've taken the drums out.
Okay.
So you have complete freedom to come up with your own drum part, whatever you want.
Okay.
And then at the very end, we're gonna play you the original, and you can see either how close you got,
okay,
or how creative you got.
Oh man, this is fun.
So are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here it is.
Just totally took it out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to have to try it on his own first.
I think they do several takes.
That would be kind of hard.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's double time.
Okay.
Oh, you can definitely tell he's a jazz drummer.
That little fill
Yeah.
that he had. Think rock, dude. It's Nirvana.
Have you heard that song before?
No.
That is insane.
Really? Oh, that's why I f*** this all up.
I was saying to the guys in here, I'm like, I wonder when the last time Ulysses played 2 and 4 was. That was unreal.
I f*** that all the way up.
So you don't know the song. What are some things you picked up on? That was the first time you've ever heard that.
So the first thing I heard, it was like this halftime thing. So it was like the... That was like the first thing I heard. And then when it started driving, like the chorus, it was like... Bum, bum. So I was like, all right, got it. And I know like, you know, I'm not a rock aficionado, but I know like, in a lot of those songs, even when they're like rock, they like fills kind of in the middle of that to like elevate it. So it's gotta be nice and big and like whatever. But yeah, I could really hear the difference between
that's not what you do
the
in rock at
halftime
all.
and kind of going into quote unquote double time driving feel.
So if you had to do this again, now that you've heard it, are there things that you would change based on the first run through?
I would acknowledge the halftime much sooner. Because at first, like I could hear it, and then when the driving time came in, I was like, oh, shit. Like, so I would just immediately give way to that. you know, like versus like kind of hinting at it at first.
Nice. You want to give this a take two?
Sure.
So we can hear some of that?
Sure.
I can't wait for you to hear the original.
Oh,
Kind of all over the place.
Well, this song was an exercise in restraint.
True, yeah. But I know it sound like fast. Instead of like monotone. It's an interesting take.
Yeah. The purists are out there screaming, no!
I know. Look at it driving them crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
This is Ulysses Owens Jr. unhinged.
He's got to get in Dave Grohl's mindset.
Right.
When he hears it faster, that's interesting. Because of Kurt's voice, he thinks Kurt's singing faster.
Yeah. Dang, he's a phenomenal drummer.
Oh, yeah, yeah. A little different context today.
It's like, listen, this song's not about you, the drummer.
And there's no cymbals in like the original like that.
No.
Like I know what I'm talking about.
Right, I don't...
Pretty funny when he hears the original.
Right.
They're like, oh. It's way too groovy.
Yeah, way too groovy.
He wants to do too much with it.
Yeah. Well, at least he realizes the guitar solo part.
Yeah. Such a. Oh, now he's going real fast.
Yeah.
It's like punk. See, look.
Yeah.
They know what he's doing. It's got to be difficult.
Yeah, so much faster.
Interesting. But if you don't know Melancholy, Nirvana,
You're a beast.
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to pick up.
It's all in good fun, right?
yeah, I love it, man.
It's like
I
Ulysses.
like this.
How did that
It's too
take
fancy.
two go
You're
compared to
being
take
too
one?
fancy.
I felt much better in terms of just like, okay, it's three verses, this many choruses. Like I kind of like when that guitar solo came up, I thought it was done. So I was like, oh, we got one more, But it started to kind of like make sense. Like I could start to kind of like hear the form. you know.
Well, are you ready to hear the original?
Sure.
Before I play it, are you familiar with Dave Grohl?
Yes.
Okay. Dave Grohl on drums.
Okay.
The song is called In Bloom
Okay.
by a band called Nirvana.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know the band names.
Hey, that's good enough.
Shit, I'm playing Nirvana.
Oh yeah. That's pretty funny.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
He's like, yeah.
At halftime.
Well, I'd love to hear this song for the first time again.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. Cool.
What do you think?
Great song, man. He sounds great. You know, just solid groove.
There's like the classic like drum hook in that song.
Yeah.
It's like one of those classic like rock drum hooks.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and then in the chorus, those big triplet fills.
Yeah.
Yeah. You started doing those, I think, on the end of the first pass.
Okay.
And then in your second take, you started working those into every chorus.
Oh,
So like
man.
you were picking up those things even though you didn't know they were in the
Wow.
original. Like for me, I can't unhear the original parts of that song, like growing up on that
Yeah.
record. And then to hear your approach to that, never having heard the drum part,
Yeah.
is mind blowing.
Wow. I mean, I know a little bit of rock. Like I've checked out, you know, like I love the band Incubus and stuff like that. But, you know, when I hear it like I hear the song and the things that are built into how they're approaching it.
Yeah. Well, next time we're gonna get you a 26-inch kick drum.
Yeah, right. I was like, I need big. Like the funny thing is trying to lay into the 16.
We're seeing like nice like feathered notes on the
Yeah.
kick, and then every once in a while it like goes a little bit harder. Maybe that was different from a lot of the stuff that you're used to doing.
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't different. You know, like I didn't know the tune, but that's the same as like if I didn't know a big band tune. You know, because I grew up playing in church.
that's one of my favorite episodes from Drumeo.
Well, you know, there's a lot of rock bands whose drummers have a basis in jazz because
sure.
of the impromptu, the change-ups, and
Yeah.
all that. And it was funny how this professor went way overboard.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he totally changed the beat of the song.
I've never heard it that fast. It was
Right.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
If you want to see more, make sure you like, subscribe, and even comment.
You're good at that. You got the good words for that. Subscribe and do all the stuff. You sound really good.
Well, I've been told that I have a face for radio. There you go.
Enough said. I mean, if you really don't know the tone of like what Nirvana did, you know, and kind of how Kurt would sing and how when it was slow, it was kind of slow and methodical. Not real. Nirvana's not known for being like real fancy. You know what I mean?
No.
They're not.
But I could see that song wanting to get faster and more aggressive, but they didn't. That's why I said that's an exercise in restraint to
Totally.
just keep it where it was at.
And Kurt almost would sing it standing still.
Yeah.
In certain parts.
Yeah.
So I get being a drummer, how do all that stuff, but that's kind of not what went down. That perspective really was kind of fascinating.
It was.
And it kind of makes you look back at Nirvana and any like Nevermind and Bloom specifically, really how restrained they were.
Yeah. Because anybody could go crazy.
Yeah, and that's not kind of what they were about.
No. Well, not in this song anyway.
Yeah. So, what'd you think? He did all right.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's a fun show to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it is fun to watch, and the thought process behind someone who has never heard of this song before, and how they would do the drums for it.
Totally.
Yeah,
It's it's a kick in the ass fun, that's for sure.
right.
All right, glad we did that. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you had fun with that one like we did. Makes me want to go listen to In Bloom now.
Yeah,
the great Nirvana. All right, thank you so much for. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. And we've got more coming at you. See ya.
Bye.